Ferries have always been a hot topic in Powell River. However, right now, this topic is a major point of contention in the community, as representatives from the Ministry of Transportation and BC Ferries were present in Powell River this week. Transportation Minister Todd Stone's recent announcement of service reductions, modifying discount to seniors, and potentially adding gambling mechanisms on board ferries to boost revenue has left Powell Riverites frustrated.
Gambling. Seriously, David? Now hold on.
Staying in line with a series of scheduled engagements with coastal communities, Kevin Richter, Assistant Deputy Minister for the Ministry of Transportation and Infrastructure, assured people they were being heard.
We tried our best to balance those considerations with trying to provide basic service for the majority of the people. But that's why we're out here. I'm hearing loud and clear. I'm hearing from sporting groups. I'm hearing from people who have
Powell River Mayor Dave Formosa sees the service reductions as further isolation and critically impacting the town's social and economic viability.
These cuts that have come in this deep and drastic are definitely going to result in more people leaving the community, especially ones that are, transporting for work. Our school kids, our hockey teams. It's already a huge struggle for us here. This is just going to tear the heart out of it.
Others wondered how they could confidently plan day trips to the island, whether it was to watch a child's sporting event, shop for goods, or go to the doctor's, if the prices further increased and sales reduced.
Daughter participate in sport, a show of hands. That's not going to be possible.
So a couple earning minimum wage right now cannot recover the cost of a ferry trip to the island and back with a full day's wages.
What's the total budget for that vacation center for BC Ferries?
Aaron Innes from Lund had trouble seeing the logic behind some of the government's proposed plans.
Making more cuts but keeping the fare increases is obviously not the answer. Routes that are getting the most cuts are consistently the routes that are in lower income communities, that are in isolated working class communities. And it just seems to me that they're saying that because ridership is low they have to make these cuts, but they keep making the fares so expensive that people can't afford to ride the ferries.
Housing the ferry in Powell River was one point many in the room favored.
Your ferry is running back to Comox pretty much empty. And the reason for that is this ferry services Powell River, not Comox.
The panel was asked some tough questions.
Why is our ferries not considered to be part of the highways?
Clarify, how much do the executives make annually?
Did you actually come on the ferry?
And answered as best they could.
Get to a situation where the fare pressure is no longer burdensome to the customer.
We're asking for your feedback, for your input, so that can be given to the government.
But ultimately, it was the people and those countless citizens stuck outside of the meeting that were left wondering what the future of Powell River will look like. I'm Reggie Cabley in Powell River.